Hello and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. Now, in the last episode we started our journey towards creating a new celestial light. In this episode we are going to do science, I think. So by doing all of this science so far, I think we can get to red science, and of course we need to improve our blue science, but I think if we get to red science and letting this thing work as we go, let's try to improve it a bit, then I do think that we'll get quite far quite quick, and I think that's a nice goal. So that's what I'm going for today. So let's maybe not that. Let's see. So first of all, I think I'm going to do the upgrades. So I'm just going to queue all of them, not that one, because that one needs the engines. So let's queue engines. And let's see, we have steel made, I believe, or we definitely want more construction drones. We do want to fly. Let's see, coal. This one needs coal as well. That's 210 coal. And go. Okay, so these upgrades we do need red, right? I keep checking those, but yes, they still need red. So we upgrade this, and we try to get some of the stuff we need. I knew we needed some of it. We need it for the mech anyway, so might as well pick it up. We need coal as well. It was 160, so that's 2 stacks. And we need a bunch of this. And this, probably. So let's see what we need for the red science that we can't even make yet. I think I might be slightly jumping ahead, but that's fine. So we need hydrogen and we need graphite. What's graphite? Graphite, I think. And we have that, yes. So that needs a bunch of smelters. We also need to queue a bunch of other stuff. We don't have engines, can't queue those, but let's get 100 of these. Let's get smelters for the graphite. How many science are we going to make though? We need 2 per 1 a second. So if we, last time we did 2 a second and that was enough, but I think we're going to build a bit quicker this time, so we are going to need 3 at least, so at least 6 of these. So let's make 20. Overkill. And there we go. We're going to need some of these as well, and we run out of iron. This is good. So the oil products, oh, wrong tab. We need oil for, I think it's here. Yes, oil extractor and oil refinery. They need a thing we don't have. So, oh, and let's...
The data shows this is a planet without natural silicone veins.
We don't have silicone veins on the planet. But let's make these, get rid of the silicone we have, and let's find a planet with more. So the thing I was getting at, the stuff we don't have to... here we are missing the light bits there. I think it's here, yes, the plasma exciters, and they need the prisms, which are made out of glass. So I think, oh, we had we had 1 assembler, that's nice. Now we can make engines as well. So let's do this. Let's call this temporary. We don't have recipe, okay. Oh, and our science stopped. Let's make sure we queue this one. Because we ran out of steel. Or I'm not sure if we had any in the first place. We probably did, because it says 180. So let's pick this up. We need a bigger inventory as well, pretty soon. That's what we are researching. Wow. Thinking ahead. Let's also make a personal box, so we can get rid of the stuff we don't need right now. like titanium ore and organic crystals. The fuel rods I'm going to save until we get some interplanetary travel. Wood. I think we need some wood for one of the techs I set up, so we're going to keep that. Let's grab these. Let's see how we're doing on science. It is stacking up. Maybe we should make one more lab here to actually use it. I think maybe we should make a few more labs. Or, yeah, spending it quickly. Maybe we need one more tower to make them. But I want to avoid building too much here because, well, as we know, it's not going to last. So that's good. I like having the making of the stuff queue going. That wasn't English, was it? I like building stuff. I like keeping the replicator going at this stage of the game. Later on, we aren't going to handcraft a lot. But for now, I think this is helping us with the speed of things. So we don't need... Oh, we do. Let's have 3 stacks. Let's get some more wheels as well. Cogs, gears. Let's increase that cap. Good. So that should... Yeah, that really helped our inventory capacity. That's good. So now the science is happening and we can use our extra lab there. Good. So let's find a location for this. We can activate the veins distribution now because we have the science. And we have, let's see, what does it need anyway? I think it needs oil at least. So, construction drones, not that one needs oil for the hydrogen and coal for the graphite. So, we have coal and oil here. Let's not make it here in the middle of what we're doing. We have, let's see, coal and oil. We could do it down here. We could, let's see, iron, copper, iron, oil, coal, and oil. Oh, this is a nice spot. And this is somewhat close to copper and iron for blue as well, so maybe we make it here. And it's pretty close to the base, so it's not that awkward to travel either. That's good. We have a location. We do not have the technology yet though, because we are thinking a bit too far ahead maybe. So let's keep crafting this stuff we know we need. We know we are going to need assemblers at some point. So, oh, let's not handcraft the gears. So 20 machines, that's nice. 30 machines, even nicer. So while we are waiting for this, let's put up a bit more power, I guess. So I'm going to keep this grid going. Oh no, this is the wrong grid. Yeah. What are you up to? How could we do that? Well, this row is way too far away, right? It doesn't matter. I'm not going to spend a lot of time realigning everything. I think we're just going to say that this is good. Then we're going to just expand it a bit. So I guess we go down here and here. Oh, yes. And here. And there. This is a nice way to expand power. I think in this playthrough we're going to try to use renewable energy as much as possible. Not necessarily to be green, but because we don't want to spend our limited resources on power when this is so convenient. solar panels are going to be a lot more convenient as well. So if we get to the poles, maybe we make some solar panel blobs there. Okay, so now we're getting flight, I think. Yes, flight. Make a flight. So, do we have everything we need? We are making powered things now. We need a few more miners. Let's go like so. We need better inserters. Like so. That spent all of those, so we need more of those as well now. We are going to use some low-level inserters as well, I think. Or maybe not. No, maybe not. Well, maybe instead of Mark II, but not instead of Mark III, because Mark III actually uses less power. I think. That's because of this, right? Yes. So the Mark III ones become stack inserters, so they are more power efficient, even if it doesn't seem like it as well. So here we are going to need a couple of wood, a couple of trees, then we're going to slightly need a tiny bit of coal. We're going to loot this and improve it. This is probably going to be our mech fuel for a long time. So let's go like this, wood, and then this. And how are we doing on research materials? 100 and many of those. So let's move many of those. Actually, let's upgrade that one. Not sure what's lacking here, but yeah, it is those. So we did improve it a tiny bit. So the technologies we're going to do, we started off with this one. That's good. Yeah, it is queued. We are going to need this. That's good, because when we get that tech, we can start making storage tanks. After that, we get that and red science. So, did we decide on how many we wanted a second? I think we want 4. I think that's the goal. It might be overkill. We did 2 last time, but if it is, then that's fine, because it doesn't take much longer to make it anyway. So, if this is going to be the blue science, let's see, do we have the smelters for all of this? 20, yes. So while the tech is going, I'm going to start the blue science. So the blue science needs one of each of the green chips and the magnetic squiggles. And each of those require half a copper and 1 iron. Yes. So what we're going to do here is set up for a second. So we need 2 machines making these and 2 machines making these. Actually, well, we are going to make it assuming the production speed is 1. It isn't, but that's what we're going to assume, because we can upgrade it later. And we're only going to upgrade the base obtainment of science. The base obtain. What am I trying to say? The science we do at the beginning before we really expand. We're only going to upgrade those to Mark II, and I do believe the speed of the Mark II is 1. It is, yes. They did increase the power need of the Mark III. So this one is 540 and this one is 1.8. So it's twice as much for 50% more. And they need more stuff, and it's very quick to place stuff now. So that's the thinking behind only upgrading the first ones to to Mark II. Let's see. That's fine. And then here. That's probably good. We have 7, 13, 18. So that's 9 a second, which will lead to 4.5 science a second. Okay, so we do have enough mining. This is more than one belt, but I'm okay with that because belts are also getting upgraded at some point. So let's go here, here. This is nice. Now we have the, oh yeah, and quickly before we forget, I'm going to set up the recipe down here. We have the flight now. We don't really have the power to fly much. The mech is training quickly. So this is going to be the prisms. This needs an inserter. This needs a cap, which it has. Why? Oh, yeah, construction bots. Oh, we need construction bots for construction. Who knew? So let's get some of this. Let's get some of this. We are probably going to handcraft a bit in the beginning. We need at least, let's go with 10, sure. And we need a whole bunch of refineries. So that's, yeah, this is the glass. We do have a lot of glass though, so the next part also requires squiggles. Let's get some of those. We have many of them now. That's nice. We don't have any green chips, so this is probably something we should set up more of, but of course what we're doing right now isn't building for endgame. It's just a bit of stuff on the way. So getting some materials here, probably need all of that. And then we see, yeah, a ton of these. We probably need more, but it's fine for now. Oh yes. So we are going to apparently handcraft green chips. So let's do that. It's okay to do that because we're building something else while this is happening. It's not like we're just waiting for them. So I was planning to do the red science first, but this is going to take a second. So while we are handcrafting, I'm going to make the blue science. Let's go there. Okay, so this is going to be, we do need to connect them though. I think it doesn't matter, we can connect them after. We just need to remember. So for a second, we are going to need 4 of those, and that means we're going to need 6 of the squiggles. 4, 5, 6. And this is going to need 8 a second, which is more than a full belt. So this is something that is going to have to wait for upgrades, but that's fine. So this is the iron plate out belt. Let's place it there. And then we set the recipe, and then we copy and paste. This is so convenient. Oof, I'm going to probably mention that at least 17 times an episode. Almost at least. Yeah, that works. And here we go, and inserters. Good. Now, before we copy, we need the belt to be built, because if not, we can't place the inserters. And here we go. Oh, this is so convenient. Okay, so the next part we are going to need copper for, and that's there. But we also have the beginner copper thing that we started next to, and I want to get rid of this. I want to mine it out so we can use the real estate for something else. So this hits all of them, I didn't know there was one there, but apparently. And then here we are going to do a magnificent diagonal belt from this tile and all the way over here somewhere. Let's see, where do we want the copper smelters anyway? Probably above. Let's just place it so bots can start building. And then for these, we only need... What do we need? We need 4. Because for a second. So... Let's move it here so we have actual room for the miners as well. So it would be here. 4 of those. This belt can go... Not sure what I think about the diagonal belts, but it is a bit... It's nice for the long belt. It's definitely nice. I like the square look of everything, but I'm not going to not use it. So here we go. This is the copper. Copper goes in here and out there. Well, copper ore anyway. Here. And still have to wait. And there we go. So that, wait, that one will mine 3 a second. So we're going to need to set up one of these as well. Oh, yeah, this is going to look beautiful. Can we connect like so? Input. Yeah, they do conflict at times, okay. But this is fine. That looks so strange. So strange. Let's power all of this. And being the person we still are, I don't like to use the long range poles because the long range poles have a drain. Maybe we need to use one here. We didn't. Good. So, what else do we need for blue science? Well, I guess we... No. Let's see. Yeah, 6 minutes left. So I guess it might not be... It might not work out the way I was planning. That's completely fine. So, we need 2 of these. Let's give it a bit of breathing room. 2. And then here, for these, we are going to need 2 as well. So let's give that the same kind of breathing room. What am I thinking here? Can we mix the belts? Yes. Yes, we can. Okay, so let's just do that. Just to make it a bit... Let's see, this is copper in. The copper in we only need half of, so that's why it's okay to do it like this. Okay, so this is these, and this is these. Wait, is it? It is, right? And also, why aren't we doing science? Let's do this. Not that. Let's just queue the stuff that needs to blue. This is... Oh, this is way ahead. This is way ahead as well. But they actually only need blue signs. But I'm going to wait. Wait on that. Let's do that just in case we find out we need one. And then back to upgrades. We need that. Oh, let's do that first. Second, I guess. We have time to craft the engines. Motors, engines, I don't know. Oh, power depleting. No. Let's do that. let's see. We don't have a lot. Let's... Oh, it's the construction that's draining it. It's not that we're doing science. Oh no. Let's get this before we run out. Quickly, quickly. Oh, I guess we're fine because we have some. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Okay. There we go. Good. We are safe. If we got stuck up there, it would be a bit awkward. So, did we actually upgrade the mecha core, the circuit? Yes, we did. So we need red science now. So what we should do, if we wanted to be as efficient as possible, diagonal belt, fun. It would be to go directly to make the red science. But I'm going to finish this as we got this far. It's, again, it's not a speed run. But I am trying to do it somewhat efficiently, even if it isn't. So here we go for that. And there. And that means we can set up belt. It's a bit awkward in the beginning that... what am I doing? Why is this happening? Do we like this? Did I miss a line? Well, out can be here, really, so that's fine. What about you? This alignment is really awkward. But I really don't care. Let's... do I? No, I really don't care. This is completely fine. For the people who have seen me build before, it's... I don't make spaghetti to make spaghetti. I make spaghetti to save time. Most of the time, yeah. So, that was supposed to go one. There we go. I see what I did. I guess if you hold shift, it doesn't snap. So that's very useful when doing stuff like that. Or this. Pro tip. So there we go. Then let's see if this one... oh yeah, we of course we set up the inserters, and then we... I think this one needs Mark II. Maybe not for this one. That's good. Copy, paste. Copy. Copy, paste, copy. And then these ones, let's see, maybe if we go here, and this one, can we, where did it land? There. Is this doable? Yes. So this means, what does it mean? In out. Yes, yes. This goes here. This goes here. And there and there. Oh, I built all of them instead of copy pasting now. I'm so inefficient. Oh no. Takes a while getting used to. There we go. We need power. There we go. And that's blue science. So we need labs. And let's see how far out we can build them. This is nice. I like having belts go over water. So this is perfect. That means we can also add more labs in here. We were going to make 2 a second, which means we need 6 labs. So let's Connect, and we need an out belt that probably goes westwards. I have no idea where we're going to set up like the main labs, but let's let them go west so that they can add up with the red ones. So there we go. We need this belt to be longer. Not that long though, really. And then we add this. And we find labs to stack. Oh no. Oh, yeah, it didn't matter. They had inserters on. So we click the Ö on the Norwegian keyboard. And there we go, I think. Let's see. Oh. That's close. I think it works though. Yes. Did. So, blue signs. Let's set the recipe. Okay. Oh, and we were supposed to make these, weren't we? Let's fly down to make those, because move speed is very important. And that's squiggly things. Let's see. Yeah, we have many. Let's steal the green ones as well. We probably can tear down this now. We can probably tear it down, but I'm not going to just yet. So, what else did we need? Iron plates. There we go. Good. 150. Probably not. Let's do 80 instead, so we have some materials left. Okay, so the next step is going to be red science. And the red science is also going to be 2 a second. No, 4 a second, which means we're going to need 8 hydrogen a second. And that's going to be, to quote Catherine of Sky, a pain in the socks, because it takes 4 seconds to make 1. So we are going to need many machines. But that's fine. That's fine. We are, however, going to start by doing the coal. I think we do the mining here, then we do the crafting here, and then kind of merge. No, oh no, we probably need so many buildings of this kind refineries. How many do we have even? Let's see. We have 12. That's good. So let's make a few more. Let's see how this is going to be. Let's see. I am looking at the time, but I wanted to get red science in episode 2. Of course, that's a bit of an overshoot, but we did set up the blue science. So I'm quickly going to do a few things though. Let's see. Mining. It is actually possible to queue the oil seep. I wonder if that's possible on these as well. Yes, it is. Okay. That's very convenient. So let's go here and here. Then we set up a belt. There. Good, good. Now we did have more oil down here as well. So maybe this is where we set up the refining. This is 6 a second. That's not bad actually, but it is going to, I think it has a halvation time. Let's see, let's start here and go there. this is a nice way to connect power by just adding wind turbines. So they do halve after 12 hours. I'm not sure how that functions really, but I bet it's after 12 hours it's half. After 12 more hours it's half of that again. So it becomes I was going to say exponential, but we lose less and less efficiency. Like the first 12 hours we lose half of 3, the next we lose half of 1.5-ish, rough numbers. But I don't know if that's correct. Maybe after 24 hours they're out if it's half of base, but we'll see. I don't expect it to be like that, but we'll see. If so, this is these are 25 hours and then they're down to, I think they stop at 0.1. So we'll always get some oil. So refineries. To get the oil we need refineries, and that's 2 and 1. So let's do 2 rows. Let's also not make the rows vertical. Everything in this game is better horizontally. So let's see how that works. I guess we just do it like this. And then we find out how many do we need for a full belt. And let's also check the speed of belt number 2. It is 12 a second. So if we build 1, it's half an oil a second. That means 12 for a belt 1. 12 for a belt 1. Let's see how many we actually can build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Come on. 12. Yes. Okay. And then
this facility will produce multiple products.
Then we need the out belt. That's going to be between
or the arrow keys on the right side of the keyboard
in the other direction. Here. That's right. And then here. Good. And then we're going to need one more row. And did that actually misalign? Did we hit the very place they misalign? Let's see. 3. No, they actually... This works. Good. Good. So let's build 1 here and... Yeah, let's build a 3. This is something we can use to copy paste from. So we have an in belt. I think the belt in is going to be this way. We need to get more belts. That's the in belt. Good. So this is a very convenient start for the oil. So we have in and out of belts. So let's find our base, let's go home, let's stack up on belts. Apparently when building big we need belts. It's not even that big, but it's early in the game, so let's expand on this. After we set up the red signs, we're going to start building a mall. Anyway, we have wrong color. We have enough. We have enough blue signs, definitely now. This was enough, so this is just for later. Maybe we should have spent some of them, but that's fine. In the next episode, we're going to finish red signs already. So I'm really looking forward to that. But until then, I'll stay here and gather stuff. Actually, I won't, because I don't do anything off screen. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the spaghetti. Bye bye.